If you're only packing one makeup look for vacation, make it this one. A fresh bronzy makeup that's perfect for beach photos, exploring a new city, or simply enjoying a beautiful summer day. And when it's time for dinner, cocktails, or a sunset night out, you don't need to remove everything and start over. With just a few quick changes, this daytime vacation makeup transforms into the perfect evening vacation glam. So today I'm going to show you exactly how I create both looks using mostly the same products. Let's start with skin prep. The first thing I always apply is thermal water. Next I'm applying the Inky List Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This has been one of my favorite hydrating serums for years. During summer, my skincare routine is usually very simple. Most days, I only use a hydrating serum and sunscreen. And sometimes, if my skin already feels hydrated enough, I apply only sunscreen. For SPF, I'm using the Beauty of JOSEON Relief Sunrise and Probiotics. This was actually one of the first Korean sunscreens I completely fell in love with. For foundation, I'm using one of my favorite drugstore formulas, the L'Oreal Infallible 32H Fresh Wear Foundation. I absolutely love this foundation for summer because of the longevity, finish and comfortable texture. It gives medium to full buildable coverage while still looking natural on the skin. I think it works especially well for normal skin, combination, oily and even very oily skin types. Today I'm wearing shade 140 Gold Beige because I had self-tanner one. I apply it with a sponge because I find it creates the most seamless finish while also helping the makeup last longer in hot weather. For concealer, I'm using Dior Forever Skin Correct. This is one of my favorite concealers for summer because it has a slightly more matte finish and incredible longevity. I use shade 1N whenever I have a tan. I apply it under the eyes and through the center of the face to brighten and add dimension. For contour, I'm using the Kiko Milano Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick in shade 201. Whenever I know I'm going to be taking photos, cream contour is something I rarely skip. It helps sculpt the face beautifully and creates more dimension without looking harsh. And let's be honest, vacation photos always look better with a little contour. To set everything in place, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. When I want a more natural finish, I prefer applying powder with a brush rather than a puff. This keeps the skin looking fresh and natural, while helping the makeup last longer. For the brows, I'm filling in any sparse areas. Then I'm setting everything with the Revolution Brow Fixer. This is one of those affordable products that performs surprisingly well. For the eyes, I'm using the Tarte palette. I absolutely love this palette for vacation makeup because it's compact, easy to travel with, and contains all the warm bronzy shades I love wearing during summer. For this look, I wanted something very soft and effortless. Nothing too heavy, nothing too complicated, just warm bronzy tones that enhances the eyes while still looking beautiful in natural daylight. This is exactly the type of eye makeup I love wearing on vacation because it works beautifully with sunglasses, beach outfits, summer dresses, and tan skin. I start by setting the eyelids. I only applied concealer and a little powder beforehand, so I used the shade Crisp all over the lid. It's a beautiful warm beige that almost acts like a soft bronzer for the eyes. I blend it through the crease and slightly toward the temples to create a more elongated shape. Then I take the shade Drive and apply it between the crease and brow bone to soften the transition. Using a smaller brush, I apply the same crisp shade along the lower lash line and connect it to the outer corner. To brighten the eyes, I apply the shade Hype in the inner corner. It's a beautiful champagne gold that instantly makes the eyes look fresher and more awake. Next I curl my lashes. Then I apply Maybelline Less Sensational Mascara. This is still one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. I especially love the curved brush because it gives the lashes beautiful length and separation. To warm up the skin, I'm using the bronzer from the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette. This adds dimension, warmth, and that beautiful sun-kissed vacation glow. For the lips, I wanted something slightly bolder than I usually wear. I start by outlining them with a lip liner. Then I apply lipstick. I love this warm coral orange shade for summer because it complements bronzy makeup beautifully. I also think it pairs perfectly with white dresses, gold jewelry, and sun-kissed skin. But this look would also look beautiful with a nude lipstick, a sheer lip product, or simply a gloss. To lock everything in place, I use Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I especially love using it when I want my makeup to stay matte while still looking fresh and long-lasting. And before heading out, I finish with Jo Malone Poppy and Barley. It's fresh, effortless, and exactly the type of fragrance I love wearing during summer. And this is the finished daytime vacation makeup. Fresh skin, bronzy eyes, and warm coral lips. Honestly, this is one of my favorite summer makeup looks because it feels polished while still looking effortless. Now let's transform this into a vacation evening glam. The skin already looks fresh, so instead of adding more foundation, I simply simply remove excess shine using blotting papers. This is one of my favorite travel tricks because it instantly refreshes the makeup without making it look heavy or cakey. Then I remove the lipstick and lightly redefine the lips using the same lip liner. To make the eyes more glamorous, I'm adding a neutral sparkle. I apply it over part of the eyelid to catch the light beautifully during the evening. Next, I create a winged liner on the outer half of the eye to elongate the shape. This immediately changes the entire mood of the makeup. Then I apply another coat of mascara. To refresh the complexion, I lightly powder only the center of the face. For the lips, I switch to something glossier and more hydrating. And honestly, that's usually all it takes to completely transform a makeup look. The daytime version feels fresh, effortless, and vacation ready. The evening version feels more polished, glamorous, and perfect for sunset dinner, rooftop cocktails, or a summer night out. And that's how I transform a simple vacation day makeup into an evening look in just a few minutes, guys. No removing makeup, no starting over, just a few strategic changes that completely elevate the look. You'll find all the products I used, similar alternatives, and my beauty discount codes in the description below. And if you enjoy makeup tutorials, beauty reviews, and wearable glam looks like this one, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. Which version do you prefer? The daytime look or the evening transformation? Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!